Yo, what's going on, guys? How we all doing? Hope everybody is doing well. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. My name is Jason Joseph. Let's put this in full screen. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Oh, boy. Let's go to the full screen. Oh, but what happened to the comments here? Oh, my gosh. I just realized that the comment stuff is gone. Oof. Why is that? Ugh, I don't like that. I like displaying the comments. Where would that be? We still have time. They have not started just yet. Where is it? Transform. Set color. What happened to my comments on OBS? Not the social graphics. This. What's that? The chat. There we go. Nope. I want to be able to see that. I'm not going to be able to get that tonight. That's too bad. What if I minimize? Nope. No. Alright, going to do? Okay. Oh, well. I'll have to figure that out, I guess, later. So then we'll have to go onto YouTube. Huh. That's weird. I didn't notice that. I don't know how that happened. But I hope you're all doing well. I apologize about that. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's having themselves a great night. Let's pull this up. Oops. There. Okay. Huh. Let's go on Facebook. Let's see if anybody said anything there. Still haven't started yet. Five people on here. Okay. Alrighty, so we're just about ready to get started. Here we go. Okay, so the starters are just out right now. It's Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for the Sixers, it's Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid, Anthony Melton, and James Harden. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. All right, we're still going to make this full screen. I'll have to play around with the with why the chat's not coming up now. That is kind of annoying. Okay. Alrighty, but at least the virtual background looks really nice. At least the virtual background looks good, you know. Okay, so Sixers are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs are 38-22. They're on a 6-game winning streak. And the Sixers, they're 37-19, and they're hopefully trying to finish the first half of the All-Star break out strong. It's going to be the main thing to look for. I'm going to have my phone up just so that I can display the chat on here. Okay. There's James Harden out there on the sidelines, and Joel Embiid is ready to tip off here at center circle. So once again, it's Mobley, Okoro, Allen, Garland, and Mitchell for the Cavs. And for the Sixers, it's Tucker, Harris, Embiid, Harden, and Melton. Whoops, didn't realize that was on the volume. Okay, so Allen and Embiid are going to be tipping things off here. Over at the center circle at the Wells Fargo Center. And the tip-off goes up, and it lands all the way into the backcourt in the hands of Darius Garland, the guard who's been doing a very good job over the last couple of years with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He gets a screen from Allen. And Garland will kick it out to Mitchell. Mitchell puts up a layup, and PJ Tucker's there for his miss. The Sixers are in their white and blue uniforms, while the Cavs are in their black and yellow uniforms. A three-pointer by Tobias Harris. Catch and shoot triple. He knocks it down. And it's 3-0 as the Sixers do strike first. The layup goes up on the other end by Garland. And that's up, and it goes in. It was a 10-foot floater. So it's now 3-2. Harris on the other end for the Sixers, standing over at the Sixers logo. And he'll hand it off to DeAnthony Melton. Both of them have been really struggling for the Sixers in the starting lineup. Embiid gets the handoff, fadeaway jumper, and it's up, and it goes in. It's 5-2. Sixers are up by 3. That two-man game can absolutely be deadly for the Sixers between Harden and Joel. Mitchell at the top of the key, being guarded by Tucker. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Sixers up by 3. Mitchell swings it out, and the ball ends up finding Okoro for a three. No. Donovan Mitchell comes up with the rebound and puts it back up and in with the left hand. So Donovan Mitchell with the hook shot, as soon as he got the rebound, was able to go up with it, and it's now a 5-4 ball game. Embiid gets the ball from Harden on the low block. Another fadeaway jumper. That time it's too strong. And it's rebounded by Okoro. Okoro was going to bounce past it inside, and as Mobley was right there, he tried to pass it back to Okoro, and the ball ended up going right out of bounds. So once again, in case you're just tuning in, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you guys are having yourselves a really good night. And hopefully everything's been going really well. Harden on the far wing, dancing around a couple of defenders. Embiid gets the ball inside, and he'll get fouled. The foul will be called on Isaac Okoro. It's going to be a shooting foul. All right, let's update this. Sorry about that. There we go. Nice. Embiid's first foul shot goes up, and he knocks it down. So it's a 6-4 ball game with 9:43 left to go in the first quarter. Embiid has been doing a good job at the foul line this season. He's shooting 86%. But really, if you look at the average, he's actually about 0.03 of a point below James Harden, to be technical. And he makes the second foul shot, too. It's 7-4. And Darius Garland initiates the contact from Tucker, and he will go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. PJ Tucker, the veteran who spent a lot of time with different teams, including the Houston Rockets and the Milwaukee Bucks as of late. Garland is going to the foul line. Garland this season averaging 21.5 points per game as he hits the first foul shot. And he has been shooting 41% from three. A very good three-point shooter. Ugh, forgot those papers. And the second one goes up. The second foul shot, that is, and he knocks that one down, too. Harden working around a screen. A bounce pass out to Embiid at the top of the perimeter, and an over-the-shoulder pass inside to Tucker. Tucker will then hand it back out to Anthony Melton. And here's James Harden on the far corner. Lets it fly from deep and knocks it down. 10-6, Sixers up by 4, and James Harden, who has 5 points in this ball game, is able to get things going. Mitchell almost got the ball intercepted, and the Cavs actually ended up executing and making the Sixers look a little bit off balance as Okoro was able to put it up and in. It's now a 10-8 ball game with less than 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Harden with a behind-the-back pass to Joel Embiid. Embiid will find Tobias Harris on the near wing. Harris kicks it back out to Tucker. Pump fake, puts up a floater, and that one is way too short. I mean, he had a wide open lane, and I don't know how he missed that one because Tucker had every single move that was correct. He got Okoro on the pump fake, and all he had to do was just cash in. Here's Mitchell on the other on the other way for another three. No, grabs his own offensive rebound, and Joel Embiid has something to say about that as he puts up another shot. Harden is at the top of the key with 8:12 left to go in the first quarter. He steps back. He now drives it right into the lane and puts up a high floater and knocks it down. 12-8 ball game. Sixers up by 4. 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. James Harden has a couple of assists, and he also has 7 points in his ball game. Mitchell with a no-look pass that ends up getting intercepted by Tucker. Harden is standing on the near wing, being guarded by Jared Allen. Here's a match that James Harden might want to take advantage of here. A pass out to Embiid. Embiid takes it inside the lane and puts it up with the left hand. Count the bucket and a foul. 14-8. And Joel will go to the line to try to make this a 7-point lead for the Sixers. It's been a 4-0 run. Joel was the fastest 76er to reach 10,000 career points in franchise history. as this is his 373rd game in a Sixers uniform. And he converts on the three-point opportunity. So it's 15-8, 7.5 minutes left to go. Garland passes it inside, and Jared Allen puts down the left-handed jam. It's 15-10 now. Melton on the near wing. Well, Joel has been absolutely incredible this season. As the ball goes back out to James Harden for another three. On the far wing, yes! James Harden 2 for 2 from downtown. He has been terrific shooting the ball from three in this game and has now increased his average to what is now 38%. A floater goes up, and that one is no good. It's rebounded by Joel Embiid. It was Okoro who went up with it. Embiid taking it inside, puts it up, and draws the contact. The foul is not called. Harden comes away with the offensive rebound by Harris for three. Yes! It's 21-10, and the Sixers are putting on a clinic so far. Timeout called by the Cavaliers. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments. 6:37 left to go in the first quarter. They're up 21-10, and they'll be right back. All right, I want to figure out what this problem is with this chat. I want to get that running, man. I want to get this running. You know what I mean? Huh. Copy. How did I do that? My subscriber count's not even up there anymore either. So it has to be, I just realized that. Huh. So my subscriber count's not even up there. And there's a problem with, okay. Interesting. I just realized that too. I wonder why. Huh. I wonder why. He is the greatest dancer. Nope, that's me moving my background. It's the chroma key. Alright. Well, for now we're just going to have to live with it. Maybe that's what I'll do during halftime. Alright. Oh man, we got 7 people on here on YouTube. What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, and if you do enjoy my 76ers casts, well, make sure that you like and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. Alrighty. Wow, 7 people. Now we got 9 people on here. Oh man. Okay. Alright, let's make this back into full screen mode. We're not even going to play around with these filters anymore. Whoops, that's on the window. I don't want it on the window. I want it on my laptop. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope that you're all having yourselves a good Wednesday night. We're just about halfway done with the week, which is great. Wednesdays are always my favorite days. Well, when I was in school, it was my favorite day because it was like, okay, like we're halfway there. You know, we still have a couple of days left to go, but like we're 2 days done, right? So it's like a win-lose type of a situation. But I don't know. I've always felt like that Wednesdays are just a cool day, you know? All right. So 21-10 is the score. The timeout is just about over. And the Sixers going to have to play defense here. So Allen gets the inbound. It's Mobley at the top of the key. He hands it off to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell takes it to the rack, and, well, he gets the ball stolen away by Joel Embiid. Here's Harden on a fast break. He kicks it out to Tobias Harris and throws a Hail Mary all the way to him, And Harris will take it into the lane for a 2-point layup. A 13-2 run by the Sixers over the last 2 minutes of this ball game. Garland kicks it out to Okoro for a 3. That one won't go. Embiid comes up with the rebound. D'Anthony Melton on the outlet pass. He's standing on the near wing, takes it inside, kicks it out to Tucker on the near corner for 3. Yes! And the Sixers have made 5 threes from downtown. It's 26-10. Sixers on a 16-2 run. Another triple from the Cavaliers. That one won't fall. That was Okoro again. He's been struggling from shooting from downtown. Harden standing at the Sixers logo. The pressure's coming on him. Here comes the double team. He loses his dribble, kicks it out to Melton for another near corner 3. It's been raining threes here at the Wells Fargo Center, 29-10. 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. Everybody's hitting from downtown. Sixers are 6 for 6 from 3. And it's funny because in the last game that they played against the Cavaliers, it seemed like the Cavs were making every single three-pointer that they were making. And it's the opposite. Harden comes away with a steal off the bad pass by Okoro. Bounce pass to D'Anthony Melton. A 2-on-1 here. Melton puts up another layup, and that's good. 31-10. 4:50 left to go in the first quarter, and another timeout is called by the Cavs. A 21-point lead for the Sixers, as they have been playing incredible offense, and every single shot has fallen from beyond the arc. They've made 18 points from three-point range. And I'll be right back. Nice. Whew. Wow. How about that, man? How about that? Huh. I could pull up the YouTube chat also on here, too. Why don't I just do that? That sounds smart. All right, let's do it. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Nice stuff. Somebody texted and asked how everybody's feeling after the loss. Okay. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, if you enjoy my 76ers commentary, if you also enjoy my post-game pods, which is what we're going to do after this ball game, well, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like this video, and feel free to help me get onto the road for 100 subs. We've been starting this this has been going on now for 9 weeks. So, been really proud that we've been able to do this, and we're still keeping up with more content, and there's only going to be more and more and more and more content to come. I'm excited for you guys to see what's to come. More, once the Phillies get going, we'll be doing some Phillies games, and we're going to be starting our Flyers cast. Our first one is going to be on Saturday night, so I'm excited about that because it's the All-Star break. We're going to be doing one Flyers game per week until the end of the season, and then if they make it to the playoffs, then we'll have to do all their games along with the Sixers. So, and then Philly season starts, so that's going to be hectic. But we'll have to figure out a plan. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if the Flyers are even going to get in, but because they've just been so inconsistent this season. Can you say when Embiid gets rebounds, I need 8? I'll try, man. I'll try. I promise I'll try. I have an itchy nose. I hate itchy noses, man. Okay. Yep, I have to charge this. Alright, they're still not out of the timeout just yet. It should be almost done. Okay, they're back on. So that means something. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so the Cavs get the inbound, a 21-2 scoring run by the Sixers. Karis LeVert comes into the ball game for Evan Mobley, and he almost gets the ball stolen away. The ball goes into the backcourt, but no backcourt violation called yet. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. LeVert lets it fly from 3, and it was actually Donovan Mitchell who did that, and he got that one to go. Sorry about that. 31-13. I was still stuck on Karis LeVert coming into the ball game. So the shot clock was winding down, and Donovan Mitchell, with a desperation three-pointer, was able to hit it from the top of the key. Harden with a bounce pass to Harris. Catch and shoot 3 again. That's the first miss that the Sixers have had from beyond the arc. Embiid tried to tip it out, and instead it landed into the hands of a Cavs defender. Mitchell again from downtown. Too strong. Allen with the offensive rebound. The putback is no good either, and Tobias Harris cleans up his miss. Harden bounce pass inside to Joel. He wants to take on Jared Allen. He's going to bully him. Now swings it out to James Harden with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Bounce pass back inside to Embiid. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. Embiid with the one-handed floater, and that's up, and it's in. He was off balance, and he was on the near corner, and somehow he was in midair and was able to get that one to go. His feet weren't set or anything, so it's now 9 points for Joel. He's 3 for 5 from the field. Allen gets the bounce pass inside from Mitchell, and he puts it up and in. It's 33-15, 3:15 left to go in the first quarter. Sixers up by 18. And Harden will bounce pass it, and the ball gets kicked. And Jalen McDaniels is now going to come into the ball game. And Howell Neto, how about a former 76er there coming in for Isaac Okoro? And Howell Neto, forgot all about him. He's been like all around. Tyrese Maxey also comes into the ball game too. Harden working away from a screen, bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid swings it out to McDaniels. McDaniels takes it to the rack, puts it up, and it's a little bit too strong. And Wade comes up with the rebound. Dean Wade coming back out there for the Cavs off the bench. Karis LeVert with the ball on the far wing. And now he stands at the foul line. And now a pass that gets denied by Joel Embiid. It was supposed to go to Jared Allen, and here's James Harden on the other end at the foul line. He puts up a floater and gets the unfriendly bounce. Jared Allen gets the rebound. LeVert on the other end, taking on Joel Embiid. A pump fake and a layup, and he connects. He hit it from the right side of the lane. 33-17. The Cavs have been scoring a little bit more, and the Sixers haven't scored since that timeout. Both teams do have 12 points in the paint. Embiid is on the low block. He's standing at the Penn Medicine sign, takes on Allen, gets him on the pump fake, and the ball gets blocked by Wade, but a foul will be issued. A foul's going to be called, and it's going to be on Wade. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Oh, boy. How's your night going, guys? So, actually, they're going to say that Wade did not commit the foul, and it's going to be a jump ball. Weird. So, the jump ball is going to be at the Sixers foul line. 2:04 left to go in the first quarter. 6 seconds are left on the shot clock, so if the Sixers do win the tip-off, they're going to have to provide a catch-and-shoot three-pointer. I gotta update this. Embiid gets the tip off, and it goes out to Milton. Milton with 4 seconds left on the shot clock with a floater from the foul line. It's a little bit short, and Wade comes up with the rebound. So Shake Milton comes into the ball game. Darius Garland pick and roll, goes up with a floater and connects. 33-19, and the guards have been starting to play a lot stronger. It's a 9-2 run by the Cavs. Embiid hands it off to Maxey. Maxey puts up a runner, initiates the contact, and the ball goes in and out. It actually took about 3 bounces, but he will go to the foul line to shoot a pair of foul shots. With 94 seconds left in the first quarter. Love the aggressiveness by Tyrese Maxey, and he gets fouled by Howell Neto, his former teammate. So Maxey will go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws, and the first one he's able to put up and connects. Maxey coming off the bench. He's averaged 20 points per game. He's shooting 49. Well, he's shooting 45% from the field and 39% from three. And the second foul shot goes up, and that's good. He was actually at one point shooting 43% from three, so that went down a couple of ticks, but he can get hot. 35-19, McDaniels taking on Garland. Garland puts up a floater. It was a weird shot. It was either a jump shot or a floater. Couldn't necessarily tell, and he somehow got that one to go. 35-21, Maxey taking on Neto on the far wing. Now he's standing on the far corner. Passes it to Embiid. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And Embiid kicks it out to Maxey as he was in midair. Maxey puts up a three again. Yes! 38-21. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Sixers up by 17 points. Garland being double-teamed. Has to pass it. Ends up finding Mobley. Mobley's jumper, turnaround jumper that was. It was way too strong, and Embiid came up with another rebound. McDaniels hands it off to Milton. Milton back to Joel. Embiid tried to give it up to Maxey, and Maxey will get called for the off. Well, they're going to say that the foul was going to be called on George Niang for the illegal screen. So it's 38-21, 34.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Garland gets past the half-court logo. And with 27 seconds left, there's 10 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Garland being guarded by Milton. A triple from way downtown. I don't know how he got that one to go, but he did. A 38-24 ball game. Darius Garland shooting that one from outer space. It was from way downtown. He's 4 for 4 from the field. Maxey takes it right into the lane, initiates the contact, and a foul. It was a very late whistle was called against the Cavs, and Maxey will once again go back to the foul line. So Joel in this ball game so far has 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. It'll be another jump ball with about 2 seconds left to go. Jalen McDaniels will jump it with Dean Wade here. And the tip-off goes up, and it's going to go into the hands of Neto, and Neto puts it up, and that's going to do it here in the first quarter. But the Sixers punch first. 38-24 as we go into the second quarter. They lead it by 14 points, all led by Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and James Harden, who have combined to score 25 of the Sixers' 38 points. Nice. All right, let's pull up Facebook here. Let's pull up Facebook. We got 3 people on here. 2 people on Facebook. And how many people on YouTube? Got 7 on YouTube. Hopefully you're all doing well, guys. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I apologize that the comments aren't coming up over here. I do have them over on the sides, though. I'm still new to OBS. I'm still learning more about this, but we've been going for 9 weeks, so I'm really proud that we've been able to make it this far. Lots of things have been in the works and, just grinding out there, putting in a lot of content and, just doing everything I possibly can because I love you guys and I love coming on here. Y'all are the best. So we didn't talk about this, but the last time the Sixers faced the Cavs, right? The Sixers, they lost 113-85. And how about this? Donovan Mitchell was 5 for 7 from 3, and he had 18 points. He was plus 20 from the field. Everybody on the Sixers was minus, and I didn't even know you could get even down to this low, but Shake Milton was minus 30 in that ball game. The Cavs actually shot 52% from 3 that day, and Diakite ended up making 2 big threes, and Darius Garland knocked down 3. Now how about Jared Allen off the bench? He was 3 for 4 from the line, but he was also 3 for 4 from deep. Huh. Interesting. Interesting stuff. All right. Nobody's now on Facebook. But yeah, so the last time, in the last game that the Cavs played, Donovan Mitchell had 41 points. He also had 4 rebounds. He was 6 for 13 from downtown, 16 for 26 from the field. And Mobley was 5 for 10 from the field. He almost had a double-double, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. Darius Garland did have 6 turnovers in that game. But the Cavs have a really good young squad. Cedi Osman's been coming off the bench. They still also have Kevin Love, technically. But I think he's out for the season. Robin Lopez is their backup center. Is he out for the season? Actually, wait, that was the last time that they played. Yeah, Kevin Love hasn't been playing. Okay, interesting. I think you're going to get to your 8 rebounds, my guy. All right, so the Sixers do start off the second quarter right now. It's Maxey, Milton, McDaniels, Niang, and Paul Reed. And an alley-oop pass is going to go to McDaniels. And how about that? His first 2 points of the ball game, he throws down a two-handed jam, 40-24. Garland at the top of the perimeter over McDaniels. He kicks it inside to Mobley, who's taking on Niang. Niang goes up with it, and a block will be called, it was a block by Embiid, but George Niang gets called for the foul. So it's 11 minutes and 31 seconds left here in this first half. Ooh. First foul shot by Mobley goes up, and it goes down the drain. 40-25, Mobley this season, averaging 15.5 points per game. He's shooting 55% from the field, and also is averaging about 1.5 blocks per game, too. The second foul shot goes up, and that goes in by Mobley. 40-26. Niang hands it off to Milton, who's standing at the Sixers logo, being guarded by Garland. A screen comes from Paul Reed. He kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey at the foul line. Turnaround jumper. It's up. And it gets it does not get the friendly bounce as Okoro comes away with the rebound. Ball goes inside, but from Karis LeVert. And it was an alley-oop pass that was denied. Tyrese Maxey on the other end puts up a layup, and that's a little bit too strong. Rebound again by Darius Garland. LeVert inside. And Paul Reed, well, they're not going to say it was called for the foul, but now they are. So it's 40-26. Tyrese Maxey, well, he had a couple of plays where he was being very aggressive, but was just not able to make a couple of layups. Another jump ball. This will be the third jump ball. Actually, it's really the fourth since tip-off, or because of tip-off, but the third jump ball since tip-off. And it will be Paul Reed going up against Mobley. The ball gets saved as the ball was just going out of bounds by Wade on the far sideline. Here's Darius Garland taking on Paul Reed. Double team comes. He kicks it out. Okoro. Here's Wade for another three. In and out it goes from the far corner. And George Niang comes up with his second rebound. Maxey going up against Howell Neto. A screen from Reed. He passes it to Niang. Niang takes it inside, puts it up with the right hand, and gets it to go. George Niang. I mean, man, just maneuvering around a couple of defenders and was able to get that one to fall. So it's 42-26. We're just about 2 minutes underway here in the second quarter. Mobley dancing around Paul Reed. The layup had a little bit too much mustard, but Paul Reed does get called for the foul. And Mobley will head over back to the foul line to shoot a pair of free throws. So the Sixers have been able to put up 4 points so far in this second quarter, and the Cavs have only put up 2. They exploded in the first half, the Sixers. And Mobley's first foul shot is up, and he misses. Forgot to also mention, too, that Mobley is shooting 69% from the foul line. And the second foul shot goes up, and that goes in and out. So he's 0 for 2 from the line, goes 0 for 2 from the line that time. And he's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Milton gives it to Paul Reed. Reed was trying to hand it off to somebody and now has to find George Niang. Milton is still at the top of the key, directing traffic, telling Reed to set a screen for him. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Milton takes it inside, and an off-balance jumper is up, and Wade grabs his miss. Cavs are looking to try to cut this to a 13 or a 12-point game. Reed goes up with a block as Darius Garland was taking it to the rim. And Reed had something to say about that. Tyrese Maxey on the other end for the Sixers as he puts up a floater, and that's a little bit too short. Rebound. Here's Neto taking it inside, and Shake Milton will be called for the foul as Howell Neto will go back. He'll go to the line for the first time tonight. So it's 42-27. Let's look at some other scores, man. 60-57 Charlotte against the San Antonio Spurs. 58-42 Chicago in Indiana. The Celtics are taking care of business against the Detroit Pistons, 52-37. Grizzlies and Jazz just got underway. That should be a good game. And how about the Knicks? They're up by 20 points against the Atlanta Hawks, 49-29 with 7:01 left to go in the second quarter. Neto's first foul shot goes in and out, and the second one he's able to knock down. So it's a 14-point ball game. 9:10 left to go in the second quarter. Harden, stopping on a dime, kicks it out to McDaniels for a wide-open triple. Off the mark. And another rebound by Mobley. He's been very active off the glass. A three-pointer by LeVert. He lets it fly. George Niang with his fourth rebound, that is. And James Harden, as I just mentioned, just comes back into the ball game. He's standing at the top of the key, dancing over Mobley, takes it inside, puts up a layup, and oh my goodness. I mean, just he let that one go at the perfect time because it could have been blocked by Wade if he was maybe an inch taller, half an inch. But he just got it over him, just had a little bit of enough arc. 10 points and 8 assists for James Harden, the magician. Mobley kicks it out to LeVert. LeVert on the pump fake. He now finds Neto. Neto will go on the corner. 2.5 seconds left on the shot clock. Neto puts up a floater, and it hits the rim. And James Harden comes up with the rebound as the ball was tipped by Dean Wade, and Harden is there for the board. Harden back to McDaniels inside. Goes up with a layup. That's no good, but Paul Reed going down with the big dunk. And Jaden Springer is on the bench saying something about that dunk by B-Ball Paul. 46-28 with 8:02 left to go in the second quarter. Another timeout called by the Cavs. And the Sixers will be right back in just a few moments. Ooh. How we doing tonight, guys? What's going on? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, if you haven't done so already, well, what do we do here? What do we do? Well, we cover Sixers games. We also cover Phillies games. We cover Patriots games. We'll be doing one Flyers game per week. We're going to be starting that on Saturday night. I'm excited about that. We also do post-game shows, and we do post-game pods and, talk more about games and about teams and what they've been up to. We'll be doing a post-game pod after this game tonight. I will post the link once the game is over. It'll probably be about 20 minutes because I got to kind of rejuvenate a little bit. But we'll be going on later tonight for a post-game pod. Probably not on Saturday night for the Flyers game because that game is going to be at 10 o'clock. It's weird, my first Flyers game that I do is at 10 o'clock. So, but I'm probably not going to do a post-game pod because it's going to be late. So I'll do it in the morning on Sunday. Give me something else to look forward to. But, yeah, man. Hopefully you're all doing well. Do we have any new comments on Facebook? No. We have 3 people on Facebook. We have 6 people on the YouTube. I don't know how many people we have on Twitch. Once halftime comes, I will try to figure out why I can't seem to figure out why this chat is not displaying here on OBS. It is a little bit frustrating. Let's put a poll in the chat, shall we? Let's do that. Does Oh, wait. I meant to do that as a poll. Ugh. That's what I meant to do. Does finish with 50 points? There we go. All right. I just posted that in the community. If you think Joel's going to finish off with the game with 50 or more points, let me know. Pull it up as a yes or a no, or tell me why he's not going to finish with 50 points or why he will. 46-28. Sixers lead by 18. Right before, this is the last game before the All-Star break. Garland gets the inbound, pump fake. The ball goes out to LeVert on the near corner. LeVert will end up giving it back up that time to Lamar Stevens, who comes into the ball game. And James Harden comes away with the rebound. Harden with a lob pass that was supposed to go to Paul Reed, but luckily Tobias Harris was right there to back it up as he was in the far corner. Harris is now in the far wing, that is, going up against his defender. Harris backing him up. And we'll kick it out to Niang for a wide-open triple. Oh, man. He was not able to get that one to go. Tobias Harris trying to get the rebound, and Karis LeVert swats it right away. And an alley-oop jam is going to go all the way to Lamar Stevens, who's able to throw down a two-handed jam. So Karis LeVert with the athleticism and the great effort to get that alley-oop pass to go. 46-30, Sixers lead by 16. Maxey takes it inside, and James Harden. Why did I stumble with that? James Harden gets another assist as he has 9 in this game so far. Tobias Harris with the steal on the other end. Puts down a one-handed jam. He did not anticipate that bad pass by Darius Garland and stuck his hand right into the cookie jar, and the Sixers lead it by 27 turnovers by the Cavaliers. Mitchell from long range, and he gets fouled by Tyrese Maxey. So he will go to the line to shoot not 1, not 2, but 3 foul shots. It's 50-30 with 6 minutes and 16 seconds left in the second quarter. I mean, how about Tobias Harris? Even though he's been struggling from shooting from beyond the arc as of lately and hasn't really been able to put up a whole lot of points, his defense has played such a huge impact, and that's been something that's been really great. So, Mitchell again for a 3? No. Mitchell gets the rebound and takes it all the way back out to three-point range himself and gets that one to go. So it was not a shooting foul because it was not in the act of shooting. I thought maybe it was because it looked like he put up a shot, but that was not the case. So it's 50-33, but Donovan Mitchell putting in a lot of effort. James Harden gives it to Embiid. Embiid to Harris. Harris with a shot that's no good, but PJ Tucker with the putback, and that goes up and in for the Sixers. 5:45 left to go in the second quarter. 52-33. 5 points for PJ Tucker in this game so far. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key. Going up against Tobias Harris. The ball gets loose, and Jared Allen comes up with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell again for 3. No. Embiid with another rebound. That's rebound number 6 in this game. Harden at the top of the key being guarded by Garland. And Embiid comes up with the screen to try to help him out. Harden on the elbow gives it back to Embiid, who's about a couple of feet beyond the foul line. He gives it back out to Tobias Harris. Harris puts up a shot, and he's fouled. But they're not going to count the bucket. They're going to say a foul was called on the floor. Oh, man. Another controversial call. 52-33. Danny Green, the former Sixer, comes back in there for the Cavs. And James Harden will inbound it to Joel Embiid. 5:10 left to go. Embiid with a step-back jumper from the foul line, a little bit too strong. And Isaac Okoro comes up with the rebound that time. Garland finds Mitchell. Mitchell back out for another wide-open three that goes up by Stevens, and Joel Embiid comes up with his 8th rebound. Harden takes it inside, kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker, one more pass to Melton for 3. It's a little bit short. And it goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Cavs. It actually bounced off of the head of Stevens. So the Sixers made their first 6 3-pointers. They have not really been shooting the ball from deep as of well in this second quarter. Embiid gets the inbound here. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Tried to find Tucker, and the ball was intercepted by Garland. Garland was covering P.J. Tucker very well, and Embiid, I don't know what he was doing there. Darius Garland puts up a floater. Allen tried to tip it back in, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by the Sixers, as Embiid probably got a piece of it. Sixers lead it by 19 points. Garland working around the screen, gets the inbound. He's being guarded by D'Anthony Melton. A screen comes from Jared Allen. Garland uses it, and that's just what pick-and-roll offense does. The Sixers have to do a better job in that department of guarding the pick-and-roll. So Garland makes an 18-foot jumper. He has 13 points. He's 5 for 7 from the field. Harden is standing at the Toyota sign on the near wing. Gets a screen from Joel, and a foul will be called. It will actually be a defensive 3-second violation on Lamar Stevens. So the Sixers will elect somebody to go to the foul line to shoot 1 free throw, and then they'll get the ball back with 3:58 left to go. So it'll be James Harden who goes back to the line, and he puts up the foul shot and knocks it down. Harden this season averaging about 21.5 points per game, which is second on the team. And he has been, as of lately, been doing a really good job. And not only facilitating the ball, but he's been doing a much better job at scoring as well. Harden gets the inbound from Tucker. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden at the top of the key, stops on a dime, kicks it out to Melton. Melton with 4 seconds left to go on the shot clock. He puts up a triple from the far wing, and he's fouled. Oh, man, Darius Garland with about less than a second left to go on the shot clock ends up fouling D'Anthony Melton. He was playing great defense, and I wonder what's going to happen here. I believe that the Cavs are going to challenge this. They are going to challenge the call. That's exactly what they're going to do. Interesting. Huh. I wonder what the challenge is on. Is it the foul itself, or is it... I wonder if it's the fact that maybe it occurred after there was a shot clock violation. Don't know. But curious to see. There's 3 refs over at the replay center, as they'll be taking a look at this. 2 of them have the headsets on the sideline. And the Sixers should be back in just a few moments after this timeout is taken. I'm surprised that NBC is not going to break. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why. Ugh. But hopefully you guys are doing well. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, make sure if you enjoy this content, feel free to like and feel free to subscribe. And, feel free if you like Sixers basketball or Phillies baseball. If you want to keep up with all the exciting action, feel free to follow me and subscribe. There's one other thing I wanted to say. I'm still reviewing this. Oof, man. During the break, we're going to figure out how to get the comments back up. Okay, so... Alright, so they're still back here, so they haven't even gone to break. So let's see what the call is. Huh. It didn't update yet. I didn't even see them make a call. So D'Anthony Melton is going to go to the line. He's going to shoot a free throw, but is it because of a technical foul? No. He's just going to go to the line to make 3 free throws. The first one goes up, and that's in. The second one he's able to knock down as well. And it's now 55-35 with 3:45 left to go in the second quarter. And the third foul shot is good too. But the Sixers do end up getting the ball back, which is very weird. I've never seen anything like this. 56-35. Harden's going to inbound it back to Joel. Embiid with a lob pass inside to James Harden. Harden is standing at the far corner. Kicks it out to Melton. Again for another 3. No. It hits the front of the rim. That could have been a 6-point opportunity for the Sixers. That's weird. Danny Green being guarded by Harden. Now kicks it back out to Garland. Garland, with 3 defenders on him, kicks it out to Okoro for a triple. No. The offensive rebound actually ends up going out of bounds. It slipped off the hands of Stevens that time, and the ball does go out of bounds, and the Sixers are going to get the ball back. We have to update this again. Okay. So the Sixers do end up getting a rebound. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Oh, we just got one person on Facebook. James Harden over his last 4 games averaging 26 points, shooting 38% from the field and 38% from 3 and 49% from the field. So D'Anthony Melton's going to inbound it for the Sixers on the near baseline, and he finds James Harden, who's standing at the Penn Medicine sign. Harden has 10 points and 9 assists in this ball game, and he gives it back to D'Anthony Melton, and Melton finally gets out of the backcourt. Tobias Harris, lob pass inside to Joel Embiid on the low block, taking on Jared Allen, and he puts down a 2-handed dunk, but they won't count the bucket. It'll be a defensive 3-second violation on Evan Mobley. So a lot of weird calls by the refs tonight so far. So Mobley gets called for a 3-second violation, and Harden will go back to the line to shoot another free throw. So we've had 4 jump balls in this ball game. And now we have 2 defensive 3-second violation calls. And we're just in this first half. Very odd. 57-35. And Harden will inbound it to Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to James. Harden is directing the traffic. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. He gives it to Joel. Joel kicks it out to Harden with 2 seconds left to go. Harden with a 3 at the top of the perimeter. In and out it goes. It was just a little bit too strong. He got a couple of defenders on the pump fake and wasn't able to execute. Mitchell attacking at the rim, and the ball goes right off of his right knee as James Harden initiated the strip. And the Sixers will get the ball back with 2:40 left to go in the second quarter. Timeout is called by Doc Rivers, and they'll be right back. Oh, boy. Oh, nice. If I refresh this. Cool. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. So a little bit more about me for those of you that don't know. Oh boy. I'm almost done with my internship at NFL Films, which is pretty crazy. I interned at NFL Films, and I've been in the studio department, and I've been really loving it so far. But, you know, the dream is still to do stuff on the air. I called games for the Blue Coats when I was in college, almost said high school. I guess it kind of was like high school to me. It was fun, in that regard. But for the Blue Coats and for the Blue Rocks, that's what I called games for. Minor League Baseball and the NBA G League, the affiliate of the 76ers. I actually got to call a lot of Paul Reed games. And Reed was fun to watch. I got to tell you, he was so dominant. When I would see him go up against Iran Sharp or guys like Lucas Shamanich, I don't know if you guys even know him, but even Keldon Johnson. Johnson had a back and forth game with him a couple of times. Like, that was fun to watch. And now you see Keldon Johnson doing really good in the Spurs uniform. It's those types of things that are like really cool to see. You know, even at the minor leagues, like Jason Dominguez, he's going to be a stud. This dude's a switch hitter. He literally, the first time I saw him, I'll never forget, he hit home runs from both sides of the plate. He's a switch hitter, for those of you that don't know. For those of you that are interested in baseball, he's a switch hitter. He is like 19 years old, and he is a center fielder. He's like a hack for anybody that plays like MLB The Show. He's that strong. He's that powerful. He was rated so highly by ProBaseball.com, and he was fun to watch. I saw some great catches he made out there. He had a game where it was like 6-2, and it was down to the last strike, and he got a ball that was high. It wasn't even down the middle. It was just really high, and he crushed it out to center field and tied the game. And it went about 450 feet. So, pretty cool stuff. That's what I got to see at the minors. So, wouldn't trade any of those experiences away. All right, timeout is just about over. 57-35. The Sixers will have Tobias Harris, James Harden, D'Anthony Melton, Joel Embiid, and PJ Tucker out there. Embiid is standing at the top of the key. He finds Harden on the near wing. 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and Harden gets called for the travel. They say that he moved his pivot foot as he was being guarded by Danny Green. It was actually a good call because it was very slight, but he still ended up moving it, so that can't do that. 7 turnovers by the Cavs, 3 by the Sixers. 2:18 left to go in the second quarter. Darius Garland hands it back off to Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell with a floater. It's a little bit short, and the ball goes back out to Danny Green. Catch and shoot. Three-pointer lets it fly. James Harden is there for the rebound. 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. And the Sixers lead by 22. Harden has to pass it. He bounce passes it inside to Embiid on the low block. He's being guarded by Allen. Mobley's thinking about coming in for the double team. And Embiid with a turnaround jumper, taking him one-on-one and knocks it down. 59-35. Joel Embiid in this ballgame with 11 points and 8 rebounds. Garland kicks it out to Mobley for a wide-open triple. Embiid with his 9th rebound, that is. 90 seconds left here in the second quarter. Embiid acting as the point center, taking on Jared Allen again. And the foul will be called on Allen as Embiid was trying to pass it out of the double team. And Allen gets called for his second foul of the game. Again, this is a center that, is just taking up the ball, and you have to make sure that you put all the bodies on him. It's just unbelievable what he can do. So Joel goes back to the line to shoot 2 free throws because the Cavs are over the foul limit. And the first foul shot goes up, and he cannot get that one to go. It goes in and out. Sixers are looking to score their 60th point in the first half. And they do, as Joel goes 1 for 2 from the line that trip around. He is 4 for 5 from the line in this game. He also has 2 steals. Sixers are on an 8-0 run. Can they extend that here? 60-35. Mitchell kicks it out to Green. Green inside to Mobley. Mobley over Embiid. No. Rebound by Jared Allen. Another 3-pointer goes up, but they're not going to count the bucket. They're going to say that Allen's foot stepped right out of bounds. And the Cavs coaching staff not liking the call at all whatsoever. 1 minute and 11 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tobias Harris has been pretty quiet in the second quarter, has the ball. And the ball ends up finding Embiid again at the Penn Medicine sign on the low block. Embiid draws up a double team. He's backing down. One defender puts up a step-back jumper. Can't get the friendly bounce. Tobias Harris tips it back out to D'Anthony Melton. Harden for another three. Yes! How about Tobias Harris being active on the glass, knowing exactly where D'Anthony Melton was, and he gets the hockey assist. 63-35, Harden with 15 points in this game. Allen takes it inside, and he ends up giving it up to Darius Garland, and Garland gets fouled. 41.5 seconds left, and now the Cavs are in the bonus. So 63-35, James Harden has been shooting the ball very well from downtown. He's 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, shooting 75%. And well, he's plus 30 in this ball game. 15 points, 9 assists, 1 steal, 1 block in this game as well. Garland is at the line. The first one goes up and that's in. And the second one goes up and that does not go in. It goes in and out. It's the back of the rim and then goes and hits the front of the rim and dances out. Harden on the near wing, working very quickly here. Another step back three in front of Mitchell. Too strong, wide left as well. Mobley with the rebound. 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. And about 4 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Maybe just 5. Mitchell being guarded by Tobias Harris. He's standing at the Sixers logo. Mitchell now taking on Tobias Harris. The double team comes. He swings it out to Garland. Garland back to Green for 3. And he knocks that down. 63-38. Harden gets the inbound here. 2 seconds left to go. Embiid goes up with a shot. The prayer, well, as James Harden forgot to mention that he ended up losing the basketball. Embiid was there to recover it, but wouldn't have counted anyways. So it's 63-38 as we go into halftime. The Sixers lead it by 25 points. They outscored the Cavaliers 25-14 in that second quarter, and their defense has really been impressive. How about the Cavaliers just shooting 4 for 17 from 3, and the Sixers have been able to shoot 53% from downtown. They made their first 6 threes in this game. But even so, they're 8 for 15 from the field. So that's been the main reason why that they've been able to capitalize. And also the turnovers by the Cavaliers have really not been so good. They've committed 7 turnovers, and the Sixers have only committed 3. So, okay. So halftime is coming. We're actually going to take a quick step off, and we're also going to figure this out. We're going to figure this whole chat thing out. That's what we're going to do right now. So that's what I'm going to do, and we'll be right back. I'm going to play some music, and we're going to figure this out. I guess that the music's not playing. I don't think I set that up. But, okay. We're still gonna try to figure out how to get the chat back up here. All right. Maybe that's why. Because I have a green screen for that too. I wonder if that's because. Wonder if that's why. Nope. That has nothing to do with it. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to redo that, I guess. So let's delete it. Remove. If I did that. No. I want to get this chat back up, man. That's what I want to do. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to start over with that. So, but wait, let me just see. I did that from. Let's cut this. Oh, wait a second. I wonder. Wait, am I stupid? Am I being stupid right now? Is it because. No. I thought maybe it was because of the order. No. I guess not. Alright, so we're just going to have to delete it. Okay. Okay. Nice. So that worked. Nice. Yay. Oh, I remember I have to change 1900 by 1080. I figured it out. Let's go. Good stuff. Okay. Then I gotta get the whoops. That's not what I wanted. Subscriber live count. So then let's copy and paste this one. And then we'll have to delete that again. Copy. Delete this. Whoops. 1920 by 1080. Okay, great. Good stuff. Happy we finally figured that out. That's awesome. Still gotta cut that. So now I can see chats. Now I also have subscriber counts, which is what I had up before. I can still trim this, trim that, and then do that. And then I can make this bigger again. Maybe that's a little bit too big. Hey, there we go. Nice. So then how do I change the color? Oops. Filters, it's properties, right? No. How do I change the color again? Oh yeah, it is color correction. So let's color. We'll do red. And we'll do orange. How does that look? It's a little bit dark. Just a little bit. It still is a little dark. I like the green the best. Yep, that looks good. All right, I'm going to take a quick step off. I'll be right back for the second half in just a little bit. All right, I'll be back soon. Nice. Okay. All right, so the second half is just about ready to get started. Okay. There we go. Nice. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Apologize about these small technical difficulties, but happy that we finally figured out what the heck happened to the restream chat and what happened to some of my other graphics. But now that's all fixed. It's 63-38 as we go into the third quarter. 38 points is tied for the second fewest points in any half this season for the Cavs. Embiid gets the inbound Harden got the inbound, and then all of a sudden Embiid ended up getting the handoff, and the ball ended up going out of bounds as D'Anthony Melton slipped up a little bit and was not able to get control of the ball. They're actually wiping the ball because it looked like it was. I guess it was a little bit sweaty. Alrighty, Doc Rivers sitting out there on the Sixers bench as they lead by 25 points. Can't get too comfy. Garland gets the handoff from Donovan Mitchell, who got the ball inbounded to him. Garland standing at the Sixers logo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. A screen by Allen, and a three-pointer goes up, and Darius Garland hits it from about 32 feet or so from the basket. 63-41. Tobias Harris working around the screen, gets past half court from Embiid, and Embiid gets the handoff. He's on the near wing, taking on Jarrett Allen and Darius Garland. Embiid drawing up the defenders, puts it up, and somehow puts up a step-back jumper. 65-41. Two hands were in his face, and he still knocked it down. How about Darius Garland answering back with a step-back jumper of his own, that time from the far elbow. 65-43. So it's been Darius Garland who has come out of the gate so far for the Cavs, making 4 points. Embiid for a three on the far wing? No. Mobley comes up with the rebound. Evan Mobley's been very active on the glass so far in this game. Donovan Mitchell ends up passing it to Jarrett Allen, and Allen does get fouled. Allen gets fouled by P.J. Tucker. So we're almost about 2 minutes underway in this third quarter. Jarrett Allen got the ball knocked away and was not able to come up with it. Donovan Mitchell standing at the Sixers logo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock here. As he's being guarded by Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris. He kicks it out to a wide-open shooter, and it goes up, and that one does not go in. It goes in and out. 14 points for Embiid. Harden with a nice pass inside to P.J. Tucker with nobody on him, and the floater is up and good by Tucker. There's Harden's 10th assist of the game. It's 67-43. Yeah, man, the 76ers are kicking ass right now. They've been doing really good. 15 points and 10 assists for James Harden. The Sixers lead by 24 points. Donovan Mitchell, 6 seconds left on the shot clock as he's going up against P.J. Tucker. Spins, moves, puts up a turnaround jumper, and it barely hits the net. And Embiid comes up with another rebound. He has a double-double. Outlet pass to Melton. Melton back to Embiid on the far wing as he's being guarded by Garland, and now takes on Jarrett Allen again. Embiid backing down Allen, goes up with the shot, and he's fouled. That has been a matchup that Joel Embiid has just dominated in this game. And pretty much throughout his entire career, Jarrett Allen really hasn't had a game where he was able to stop Joel Embiid. I mean, not too many people have, because he's one of the most elite players in the league. First foul shot goes up, and that goes in for Joel. Oh, man. It's 68-43. Why do I keep looking at this, and it's a little bit ahead. And the second foul shot by Embiid obviously goes up, and that's in. 69-43, as Joel has been spectacular on this day so far. As we go into the All-Star break, this is the last game before the All-Star break for the Sixers. Mitchell hands it off to Garland, gets Anthony on a pump fake, and now kicks it back out to Mobley for three. Too strong. Off the glass is Embiid again for his 11th rebound. James Harden now at the Sixers logo with 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Harden has been a rocket in this game so far. He's been passing the ball like a rocket. Kicks it out to Embiid, but it will be a kickball violation. And the kickball will be going towards Isaac Okoro, who's been really quiet in this ball game. So Joel just passed Allen Iverson. Iverson actually, to 10,000 points, that is, the quickest player to do that. Iverson did it in 378 games, and Embiid did it in 373. Tobias Harris gets the inbound here. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Harris being guarded by Donovan Mitchell. Harris taking it to the rack, and the ball gets blocked by Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds on Tobias Harris. It actually went off of his right knee. And Donovan Mitchell will inbound it here. Mitchell hands it off to Garland. Garland will give it back to Mobley. Mobley back to Mitchell that time. And here's Mobley taking on Tobias Harris here. And Mobley has his way. He took about 4 dribbles over towards his left and then ended up going right inside the lane to put up a floater. And he knocked it down, 69-45. Mobley's been very quiet in this game with 4 points, but he's been active on the glass. Embiid with the pick-and-roll offense from James Harden. It goes up and in. And he'll go to the line for one more. Embiid thought about slamming it, but instead, as he was in midair, he just thought to himself, the contact is coming, and I just got to do my best to put it up with my left hand and not even think about going down with a dunk. 71-45, Embiid will go back to the line for one more. He has 18 points and a dozen rebounds in this game. And make it 19 points. He is 7 for 8 from the charity stripe. 72-45. Sixers up by 27 points. Garland will give it inside to Mobley, who throws down a two-handed jam on the left as he took it in from the left lane. Harden has been an assassin so far in tonight's game and a great facilitator. D'Anthony Melton on the near wing puts up a floater and gets that one to go. Another assist by Joel Embiid that time, as there's assist number 3. D'Anthony Melton does have 10 points in this game. And there's a triple that goes up, and that goes down by Darius Garland. How about Darius Garland in this quarter is 10 points? He has 21 points in the game, and he's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harden, bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid, one more pass to Tucker in the far corner for 3. And he gets the friendly bounce. It ended up rattling up and in for the Sixers, and P.J. Tucker had the soft touch. 77-50. Tucker with 10 points, and he's 4 for 5 from the field. The shots have been falling for the Sixers, not so much for the Cavs. Mobley taking on Harris. Harris will kick it out to Allen. Allen with one more pass that's left wide open that time to Okoro, and he finally knocks his first triple. Sixers up by 24 points. The Cavs are shooting 7 for 22 from downtown. Harden bounce pass to Embiid at the top of the key over Jared Allen. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid at the foul line puts up a fadeaway jumper, and it's a little bit short that time. Donovan Mitchell comes away and escapes with a rebound. Mitchell to Okoro. Okoro back to Garland. Pump fake over D'Anthony Melton. And a foul will be called on D'Anthony Melton. It'll be at the shooting, I do believe. So 6:13 left to go in the third quarter. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, and if you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that way you know when I upload. Donovan Mitchell in this game, 8 points for him, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. So he's been very quiet in this game so far. The only person that's made noise as a timeout is called by the Cavs is Darius Garland, who has 10 points in this third quarter alone, and he has 21 points on the day. So 21 points for Garland, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 turnover. Ooh, man, oh man. We have 2 people watching on YouTube. How many people on Facebook, man? We got 6 on Facebook. If you haven't done so already, head on over to my YouTube channel. And if you do enjoy my Sixers commentary, well, come on here and subscribe. YouTube is the way to go. I love Facebook, but, YouTube is fun too. Also, if you are on Facebook, you can also like the page, Feel free to do that. Feel free to leave me a review. We also just got Anchor started up, so I'm excited about that. We've been doing this for about 9 weeks, and I'm really proud of how far we've come and how much further we have to go. We're going to continue to do more and more and more and more and more and more games. Actually, the whole reason why I started this is, in case you guys are wondering, is because I thought to myself, I could be emailing so many people a day, just trying to look for play-by-play gigs. And I still am, and I still take some of the time. But I figured I could be doing that. I could be spending so much time just sending emails to people. While it is important to email people, I'm not saying it's not, but when you're spending so much time doing that, you could be making content for yourself. My mom always told me that when you're preparing to do something, you can spend so much time worrying about something, but if you do something about it, that's what you got to do. Shout out from PH. Oh, you from Philly, man? You from Philly, Harry? That's cool, dude. Or is it from the Philippines? See, when you say PH, I'm thinking of either Philadelphia or like the Philippines. Where else could it be? What's another PH thing? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna like that though. Harry Balo. Yeah, the Philippines. Okay. Shout out from the Philippines, man. That's cool. Are you from Palawan, Philippines? Huh. Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to the Philippines, seriously. Oh, y'all are the best. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Are you So are you a Sixers fan, or are you just you're just an NBA fan and you have something going on tonight? Or are you a Cavs fan? That could be the case too. All right. Here's Donovan Mitchell after the timeout here. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. A bounce pass to Jared Allen. Jared Allen kicks it out to Mobley for 3 again. No, that one's a little bit off the mark. He comes up with a rebound, though. Jared Allen puts down a one-handed jam and posterizes Joel Embiid. That was a frustration dunk by Jared Allen. And the Sixers now we're up 77-55. What is going on with my speech tonight? Embiid no-look pass to Melton. 5 seconds left on the shot clock as he's being guarded by Garland. Embiid takes it out. 1.5 seconds left to go. Harden with a 3 from the top of the perimeter, and the shot was just a little bit too late. So that's a shot clock violation, as Embiid was just being double-teamed, and got to give the Cavs a little bit of credit on their defense because it just looked like that they were locking up all cylinders and guarding the perimeter, doing a good job on that whole possession. So here's Darius Garland getting past half court, being guarded by Melton. Donovan Mitchell now at the foul line, and he goes up with an alley-oop pass, and Allen will throw it down with the right hand again. It's now a 20-point lead for the Sixers, as it is now starting to diminish. A 7-0 run by the Cavs. Sixers can't take their foot off the gas pedal. There's 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Embiid on the far corner, drawing up the double team. Here's Jared Allen, and the ball gets stolen away by Garland. Outlet pass goes to Okoro. Okoro to Mobley for the two-handed jam, and a timeout is called by Doc Rivers as the Cavs have responded with a 9-0 run, and Doc is furious and is talking some things over with Tobias Harris. Huh. Just an NBA fan. That's cool, man. That's cool, dude. Ugh, that's awesome. Do you, is soccer? I'm just curious. Like, is soccer a big thing, like, out in the Philippines, like where you're from? Are you a soccer fan too? I was just something that I was just curious about. Oh, that's cool, dude. I'm gonna follow you. There we go. I just followed you, bro. You seem like a cool guy. 77-59. How about that? A 9-0 run by the Caps. Hopefully the Sixers can stop the bleeding because we've seen so many big leads diminish. We've seen so many of them just fade away. So, I don't know, man. Have to wait and see what happens. I don't know what to tell. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I will tell you, though, that every single person on the Sixers in their starting lineup has over 10 points in this game. 10 or over. So, that really says something. And it's funny because everybody in the starting lineup for the Cavs, except for Darius Garland, has less than 10 points. But if you look at the stats, right, the Sixers are actually out-rebounding the Cavs 26-24. It's just weird because the offensive rebounding has still continued to be an issue for the Sixers. Basketball all day, man. No soccer. Oh, that's cool. I like basketball, too. I love basketball. Some people want to say that basketball is overrated, and I disagree with that, man. I think basketball is just such a great sport that, anybody has access to it. It's easy to, understand compared to if you look at, the American, Big Four sports, with football, with baseball, and hockey, and basketball, I really feel like maybe actually hockey is the most easiest, but I thought that fundamentally speaking, basketball is just, I still think that basketball, you can make the argument that it is the easiest because there's not as many rules and everything is pretty much straightforward. With baseball and with football, there's unwritten rules and you have certain types of things that get a little bit complicated. There's a lot of stats. There's a lot of things that go on. Well, actually, sorry. Baseball is a slow-paced type of a sport, but there still is a lot of action that goes on between the pitches and all that sort of stuff. A 9-0 run by the Cavs within the last 2 minutes. And the Sixers are back out of their timeout. Let's see what Doc Rivers and the Sixers coaching staff drew up on the chalkboard, even though they use a whiteboard. 77-59. James Harden gets past half court, and a block and foul will be called on Darius Garland. They're going to say that his feet weren't set. And J.B. Bickerstaff is not really happy about that call. The grounds crew is grounds crew. The cleanup crew is cleaning up. And with 4:34 left to go in the third quarter, the Sixers are still going to get the ball. So Tyrese Maxey's going to inbound it from the far sideline. It's Maxey, Harden, Embiid, Melton, and Harris out there for the Sixers. Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Karis LeVert all out there for the Cavs. Maxey puts up a triple from the near corner. It's rebounded by Mobley, who was the fifth starter that I forgot to mention for the Cavs. Mobley hands it off to Garland. Garland back to Mobley, and that shot goes up, and it's a little bit short. They got the look that they wanted. Mobley just could not execute. Harris is on the near wing, taking on Karis LeVert, and now gives it back to Harden. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden wants to take on Mobley. No look pass to Harris. Harris gives it back to Harden. Harden with a nice pass inside to Melton, but it somehow ends up getting deflected and stolen away. LeVert with a 3-on-2 here. A pass to Jared Allen, and now there's Mobley who comes right inside of the lane, and it was a backdoor cut to the basket, and was able to go down with a one-handed, right-handed jam. That's what it was. 77-61. It's now a 16-point ball game. Sixers still haven't scored in a little bit of time. Harden all the way onto the near corner to DeAnthony Melton. Melton's turnaround jumper is just a little bit off the mark. And Donovan Mitchell comes up with a rebound. Mitchell takes it inside, goes up with the right hand, count the bucket, but there's no foul. There was a lot of contact. 77-63. It's now a 14-point game, a 13-0 run by the Cavs. Embiid trying to stop the bleeding here for the Sixers with a step-back jumper. That's up, and it's a little bit too strong. It was from the far corner. Sixers can't put an end to this Cavs run. Okoro takes it inside, and the ball gets stolen away by Tobias Harris. He was trying to find Darius Garland. Harris gives it up to Embiid, and the ball goes out of bounds as it was deflected by Mobley. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And Tobias Harris and James Harden do come out of the game. They'll be going over to the bench. And Shake Milton and George Niang come in. And Danny Green also comes in as well. Shake Milton gives it up to D'Anthony Melton. Melton is standing on the near wing. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He hands it off to Embiid, who's being guarded at the foul line. Embiid back to Melton for three. On the near corner, he knocks it down. 80-63. So Joel gets his third assist of the game. Here's Donovan Mitchell with the basketball. Mitchell in this game so far has 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the foul was going to be called on D'Anthony Melton. So the ball ended up almost getting stolen away by Melton, but he gets called for the reach. And it was weird because there wasn't as much contact with Donovan Mitchell, but they're going to call a foul on him. And, well, D'Anthony Melton's going to come out, and Tyrese Maxey comes back into the game. There's a jump shot, a catch and shoot off the dribble by Donovan Mitchell, and he knocks it down. It's 80-65, a 15-point game. 12 points for Donovan Mitchell. Tyrese Maxey is going right out of bounds, and they're going to say that he actually did step out of bounds before he made the pass to Shake Milton. Another costly turnover by the Sixers, a 27-17 run in this third quarter by the Cavs. 80-65 is the score still. Sixers have 5 turnovers in this third quarter. Three-pointer goes up by Mitchell, and he's fouled from beyond the arc. Jalen McDaniels does get called for the foul, and Donovan Mitchell will go to the line to shoot not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws. And the lead will potentially be cut down to a dozen. No lead is safe anymore. The Sixers were up by as many as 27 points, and it is now diminished to 15. Mitchell, with his first foul shot, it goes up, and he connects. He has an opportunity to cut this to a 12-point deficit. 80-66 with 1:43 left to go in the third quarter. He's been struggling from the field. He's 5 for 14. He's 2 for 6 from downtown, but he has 13 points. Donovan Mitchell drafted by the Utah Jazz. Spend a little bit of time there. And the second foul shot goes up, and he gets that one to go as well. So the last foul shot will be attempted in just a few moments. 80-67. For the Sixers, it's Embiid, McDaniels, Milton, Melton, and Niang out there. Sorry, Maxey and Niang out there. And Mitchell goes 3 for 3 from the foul line. And the Cavs are just about one possession away to cut this lead into single digits. Embiid gets the ball, and the ball ends up getting stolen away. But Tyrese Maxey comes back up with the steal on the other end. Maxey in the backcourt kicks it out to Embiid. Embiid taking it inside. The ball gets stripped. Maxey's right there, and he puts up a layup, and that's good. The Sixers desperately needed to make a shot, and they finally did. 82-68. Maxey with only 9 points in this game. 1:13 left to go. Mitchell lets it fly from downtown, and George Niang comes up with a big rebound. The Sixers have an opportunity to change the tides here. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter. A screen from Embiid. Maxey with the ball. And the ball ends up into the hands of McDaniels. It goes into the backcourt. Mitchell comes up with it, and he passes it to Danny Green for a wide-open triple. His feet weren't set, and McDaniels comes up with a rebound. That would have cut the lead into single digits. Maxey hands it back off to Embiid. Embiid is on the foul line extended. Jab step over Jared Allen. Now takes a dribble, puts up a shot. That's no good. Jalen McDaniels with the tip back, and that's good. I wanted to say KJ McDaniels. 84-68. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 20 seconds left on the shot clock, so 10 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. Donovan Mitchell being guarded by McDaniels. He's standing at the Sixers' logo. 18 seconds left to go. A screen comes from Danny Green. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key. Now he's at the foul line, puts up a floater, and gets that one to go. 84-70. The Cavs are clawing their way back into this game. Embiid inbounds it to Tyrese Maxey. 8 seconds left to go on the game clock, and a foul will be called on Karis LeVert. 7.5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We do have a couple more substitutions coming in as Isaac Okoro comes in and Karis LeVert. I don't know if I mentioned that. He gets called for the personal foul. Howell Neto also comes in for Donovan Mitchell. So 7.5 seconds left. Donovan Mitchell with 9 points in this third quarter. Maxey will get the inbound on the far sideline. 5 seconds left on the clock. Shot clock's unplugged. Maxey for three. Puts it up and puts it in. Tyrese Maxey from the parking lot. 87-70. And the ball gets inbounded. And George Niang tries to come up with a steal. And a foul will be called on Niang. Tyrese Maxey, though, man. So let's just go over the sequence of events. Tyrese Maxey, with the shot clock winding down, literally had Darius Garland all alone and decided to take him on for a big time three and was able to get that one to go. And then George Niang or Tyrese Maxey, you can't seem to see who it was. It was George Niang. They're going to say that his elbow got a piece of Karis LeVert right before the time expired. So a foul will be called on Niang. It was a very weird foul because the ball was, it was like a Hail Mary inbound pass, if you will, that Niang and Tyrese Maxey tried to go up with, and Karis LeVert ended up getting hit by Niang's elbow. So they're going to add 0.6 seconds left on the clock, which might be enough for a catch and shoot. Sixers are not over the foul limit, so they did have a foul to give. Danny Green comes into the game. It's 87-70, and Danny Green will inbound it. No, it's not. Well, Green was thinking he was going to inbound it, but it's going to be Mobley. 0.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Sixers lead 87-70. Mobley is going to inbound it from the near sideline. Mobley is going to try to find Darius Garland. He does so. Garland catches and shoots, and the shot won't count, as it was airballed anyways. And that'll do it here in the third quarter. I'm Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here on Play-by-Play with JJ as the Sixers lead it 87-70 against the Cleveland Cavaliers right before the All-Star break. Ooh, let me take a sip of water, man. Sip of water. Again, this is another reminder to you guys. If you do enjoy my play-by-play commentary, make sure that you like. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to head on over to my YouTube channel. If you're on Facebook, it's in the profile. You can also like it on Facebook. And share this with your friends. I appreciate that because we do all Sixers games. We do Phillies games for baseball. We do the Patriots games for football. And then we'll be doing some Flyers games as well. But we do all Sixers games. Every single Sixers game, you can expect me to be on the call for it. So I will be there for that. And once the springtime comes, once the NBA season is done, we'll be all committed with the Phillies. We'll still be doing Phillies games, but we have to wait and see how many games we do in the beginning because it's going to be so tight because of the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs. I don't even know if the Flyers are going to make it. Who knows? Their team is just inconsistent, but I'm excited about the Phillies, man. Phillies season, I cannot wait for the Phillies to get started. maybe another run to the World Series. That would be really cool. We got Trey Turner, and today was Pitchers and Catchers Day. Actually, spoiler alert, we'll be doing a Phillies pod tomorrow and talk a little bit more about the season coming up, because today they report to spring training, which is exciting. It doesn't feel real. I'm still trying to get over the Super Bowl, and I'm still trying to get over that because that just happened. But hey, another sport just ready to get started. So excited about that. Oh boy. We got 4 people on YouTube. Nice. And how many people we got on Facebook? We got 4 people on Facebook too. Very good stuff. Good stuff, man. Good shit. On the road to 100. That's what we're trying to do. You guys like the virtual background? I use this for my Sixers post-game shows, and it took me forever to figure out on OBS how to use it, or how to get it up, how to get a virtual background up. But I finally got it. This thing is all tangled up, man. Okay, we'll have to fix the headphones later. All right, we still have one more quarter left to play. 9:31 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. I'm Jason Joseph. I'm going to ask you guys, feel free to comment down below. Favorite basketball game of all time? All right, I want to hear from you guys as this quarter goes on. Okay, favorite NBA game of all time. What is it and why? And your comments will come up on here. Because I'm not on Restream, I can't display it like individually. But yeah, favorite basketball game of all time, comment it down below. And why that was your favorite one. Donovan Mitchell will get the inbound here as he gets past half court, as the Cavs did win the tip-off. There's a shot that goes up by Mobley, and the Sixers will grab a rebound. George Niang on the far corner now kicks it out to Milton on the near corner for 3, and it's back to a 20-point lead for the Sixers. Shake Milton was able to knock that one down from about 26 feet or so, and George Niang comes up with the assist. Howell Neto gives it back to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell will be fouled by McDaniels, and McDaniels will get called for the reach. When you take a look at the stats tonight from the Sixers, if you just take a look at what they've been able to do very well in this game so far, well, they've been doing a really good job at shooting the 3. They made their first 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. Mobley will get the inbound, takes it inside from Mitchell, and there's a shot that goes up, and that goes in and out. Paul Reed ends up getting the rebound off the miss by Mobley. Maxey is on the near wing, gets a screen from Paul Reed. Now he's standing on the near corner, and he puts up a jumper that goes up, and it falls. Somehow he was able to get it to fall, and Tyrese Maxey being electric off the Sixers bench. It's 92-70. Donovan Mitchell stopping on a dime. Bounce pass inside to Mobley, and the ball gets deflected out of bounds by Paul Reed. So it'll still be Cavaliers basketball, and the Sixers are going to have to play defense still, but they're up by 22 points. Tyrese Maxey has 14 points in this game. He's 5 for 10 from the field. Howell Neto gets the inbound. Donovan Mitchell on the left elbow, kicks it inside to Mobley, and Mobley goes up with a shot, count the bucket, and a foul as Paul Reed gets called for the shooting foul. And Mobley will go to the line to shoot one more free throw. 92-72. 10.5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 12 points and 8 rebounds for Mobley, and make it 13 as he knocks down the foul shot. 92-73. Tyrese Maxey being guarded by Neto. Hands it off to Reed. Reed will try to give it up to Milton, and the ball gets intercepted by Levert. Levert back to Mobley, who puts down a two-handed jam. It's 92-75. Sixers lead is down to 17, a 5-0 run by the Cavaliers. Maxey gets past half court, 10:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. He hands it off to Milton. Milton dribbling around the timeline. Now he stands on the far wing. He's being double-teamed. He finds McDaniels inside, and the ball gets stolen away by Danny Green. Green sticking his hand into the cookie jar. Donovan Mitchell at the foul line. Once McDaniels gets him, and McDaniels will get called in for the reach and foul. 92-75 with 9:48 left to go in the fourth quarter, and Donovan Mitchell will be fouled. James Harden does come back into the ballgame for the 76ers, and Shake Milton will take a seat on the bench. LeVert will inbound it from the near sideline. The ball gets it's deflected by McDaniels as he tried to find Danny Green. Here's Donovan Mitchell on the near wing on an island by himself, and he puts up a three, and that's good. He gets that one to go. A step-back jumper by Donovan Mitchell, and it's now an 8-0 run. James Harden with the pick and roll as he tried to give it up to Paul Reed inside. He goes down the lane, and he goes up with it, and he's fouled. He'll get fouled by Mobley, and Paul Reed will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Donovan Mitchell was struggling in that first half, and, well, he's been, he's the type of person that if once he gets into a rhythm, he could take 100 shots and he could miss them, but then once he just gets into a rhythm, he can make anything. And Reed's first foul shot goes in and out. So it's 92-78. He misses the first foul shot. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Gotta give you a shout out, bro. And the second foul shot by Reed goes up, and that goes in. 93-78. The Sixers lead by 15. Their largest lead was 26. Darius Garland finds Donovan Mitchell inside, goes up with the layup, and he'll go to the line for one more. He got the foul from Jalen McDaniels again. So McDaniels has been struggling on Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan will go back to the charity stripe for one more foul shot. The Cavaliers have not cut it to single digits in a very long time. 93-80. Donovan has 22 points in this game. He's 8 for 18 from the field, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in this ballgame. Harris comes back in for the Sixers as he subs in for George Niang. Joel still sitting on the sidelines, and Donovan Mitchell knocks that one down. So it's 93-81. The Sixers have to try to make a bucket and cash in. An 11-1 run by the Cavaliers. Harden gets a screen from Paul Reed. He finds DeAnthony Melton. Melton back to Maxey. Maxey inside to Paul Reed, who goes up with the offhanded finish. He put it up with his offhand and got a layup to go. 95-81. Danny Green from downtown. In and out it goes. And the ball gets rebounded and taken away by Paul Reed. As somebody just hit the deck. Couldn't tell who that was. Maybe it was Mobley. DeAnthony Melton gets the ball intercepted by Garland. Garland with an outlet pass to Mobley, who just got up, and he throws it down. So Mobley was stumbling on the field for just a little bit, and another foul is called on James Harden. So now Mobley will go to the line for one more free throw. How about that? Yeah, that was a foul. It didn't look like it in real time, but it was. Mobley's foul shot is up, and he knocks it down, and it's now an 11-point game. 8:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jarrett Allen is getting ready to go as he stands on the sideline. Still no sign of Embiid as I see it. James Harden being guarded by Danny Green. Harden with a no-look pass to Harris from downtown, and he cashes in. A big-time three-pointer by Tobias Harris from the far corner. Donovan Mitchell gets the ball inside from Mobley, and he's fouled once again. The ball actually ended up going out of bounds, but there was some contact down low. They decided not to call the foul, though. It looked like the refs were giving a signal for something. But how about Tobias Harris with a big-time three-pointer? A catch-and-shoot three from the far corner, and he got that one to go. Embiid comes back into the ballgame, and Jared Allen does as well. Garland gets the inbound, puts up a floater, and gets that one to fall. And the lead is now to 12. 98-86 with less than 8 minutes left to go. Still plenty of time left to go in this ball game on this beautiful Wednesday night to wrap up the first half. James Harden gets the ball as he goes down low in the post, and the ball gets blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Isaac Okoro initiating the block that time, and the Sixers have to inbound it with 10 seconds left to go. Harden will inbound it from the near baseline. Lob pass to Embiid. Embiid on the far wing. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Embiid is trying to find somebody to hand it off to. Now he realizes that he has to give it up, and instead he's going to put up a prayer, a turnaround jumper, and that is off the mark. Donovan Mitchell takes the ball inside, puts up a floater, and now it's a 10-point game. The floater with the left hand by Donovan Mitchell, and he's looking over at the Sixers bench saying, I'm coming back. 98-88 with 7:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. We got ourselves a ball game. Wow. Wow, man. That is crazy stuff. We got a ball game, bro. Crazy, crazy times. Did I say timeout was called? Timeout was called by Doc Rivers. I hope I said that. Please let me know if I said that or not. Oh, man. It's getting dicey. This team just never makes it easy for us. Okay, I'm gonna save this energy for the postgame show. Again, in case you didn't know, we are going on for a postgame show after this. We'll be doing a postgame pod. And feel free to come on for that. The link will be provided about 15 minutes after this game is over because I want to get up and stretch, and I want to make sure that I make my tags and all that sort of stuff, and we'll talk more about this game in the postgame. But I'm not liking this second half as a fan. The Cavs have actually outscored the Sixers in the second half, 50-35. So it's not really so good. Sixers need to go on a run here. They go on one more run, they win the game. And by run, I mean like an 8-0 run. Within like 2.5 minutes. Then I think that the game will be iced. But maybe not, because I've seen some crazy comebacks too with like 12-point games within the last 3 minutes. So I can't say that. Oh, man. I can't say that, dude. How many people we got on Facebook, too? We got 3. Oh, it's me. Now we got 11. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, and if you do enjoy my 76ers commentary, or if you don't know if you enjoy my commentary, well, just sit back, relax. Well, maybe not try to relax because this has become a very dicey ball game. But, kick your feet up and just enjoy this ride. There's still a lot of time left to go. The Sixers had a 26-point lead, and now it's only a 10-point lead as the Cavaliers have outscored the Sixers in the second half, 50-35. Sixers will be able to get to the century mark on the next bucket, but they're going to have to go on a run here if they want to get more breathing room from the Cavs. They've not cut the deficit, the Cavs, to less than 10 points since the first quarter. Melton is going to have to try to find a way to inbound it somehow and finally gets it to James Harden. Man, that could have been a violation against the Sixers, but James Harden finally got it. An 18-6 run by the Cavaliers in the last 3.5 minutes. Tobias Harris gets it, and he gives it up to Embiid, who's on the foul line extended. He's taking on Jared Allen again. Embiid gets the ball blocked the first time, and that time he goes up with it and gets it back and gets that one to go. 100-88. He's looking over at the ref saying that he got fouled by Garland, but Garland ended up stripping it away. Here's Mitchell on the far wing. He's been red hot in this fourth quarter so far. Mitchell takes it inside, and a foul will be called as Donovan Mitchell gets fouled by Tyrese Maxey. And the Cavaliers are now in the bonus, so he will go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. 100-88. And Mitchell, who on the day only has 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Also 2 steals and a block. First foul shot's too strong. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in regulation. People standing at the Wells Fargo Center hoping that Mitchell misses another foul shot so that they can get their 3 free Chick-fil-A McNuggets. And the second foul shot is swished. So fans sit back down. And it's back to an 11-point ball game. Tyrese Maxey gets past half court, hands it off to Tobias Harris on the near corner. Harris made a big 3 a little bit earlier to stop the run that the Cavs went on. Now he gives it up to Embiid. Embiid, Nola pass to Melton. Melton back to Harden on the far corner. Shot clock's winding down. Harden for 3. Off the mark. And Donovan Mitchell comes up with a rebound. Mitchell going up against Tobias Harris. He puts down a 3 in his eye. That's up, and that is just a little bit short. Oh, he thought it was good. I actually thought it was good, too, from the way that it looked. James Harden on the near wing, being guarded by Okoro. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. We're just about halfway done. Harden's now at the logo. Now he goes back to the near wing. Harden takes it inside, initiates the contact, and he gets fouled. He went up with a layup, and there were about 3 Cavaliers defensive players on him. And Harden will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. In case you're wondering, the foul is going to be called on LeVert. On Okoro. I thought I said Okoro. 15 points and 12 assists for James Harden. He had 9 in the first half. 9 assists, that is. And he also has 4 rebounds in this game. Goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The first one goes up, and he knocks it down. There's Sam Cassell, the 76ers assistant coach, standing next to Doc Rivers and talking to Tobias Harris. Harden's second foul shot goes up, and it goes down the drain. 102-89. 5:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. In case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. We got ourselves a ball game here at the Wells Fargo Center. Darius Garland goes up with a floater, and he gets fouled by DeAnthony Melton. He'll go to the line to shoot another pair of foul shots as Darius Garland had 13 points in that third quarter. And he'll be looking to make his first 2 points in this fourth quarter. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, be sure that you be sure that you subscribe if you do enjoy my content, and hit the bell icon too. Follow me on YouTube. The link is listed in the Facebook profile. And I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. 102-90 as Mobley comes back into the ball game and Garland knocks down the first foul shot. And the second foul shot goes up and in. 102-91. 5:46 left in the fourth quarter. Harden at the backcourt, or in the backcourt, now gets past the backcourt and is direct in traffic as he's being guarded heavily by LeVert. Embiid over Allen again. Takes him inside. Tries to take him to school. Puts it up and gets fouled by Mobley. Mobley came in for the double team. And with 5:30 left, Joel's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. JB Bickerstaff talking things over to the refs just to make sure that he pleads his case as to why that wasn't a shooting foul according to him. And Embiid's first foul shot goes up and he knocks it down. So Joel in tonight's game, in case you're wondering, Embiid has 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. He's 7 for 18 from the field, but he has not made a 3 as of yet. And he puts up the second foul shot and gets that one to go. The Cavaliers have cut the Sixers' biggest lead to 13. Mitchell for a 2. It goes up, bullseye. That was right from the circle, right behind the foul line. 104-93. Donovan Mitchell has 28 points. Tobias Harris with the ball for the Sixers. He finds Joel Embiid again. Embiid taking on Allen again, and he gets him to break his ankles, and he goes up with a layup. Jared Allen goes down, and Joel Embiid initiating that contact. He doesn't get called for the offensive foul or anything, but it's now 106-93. And Mitchell will get fouled once again, that time by Embiid. Joel was like, sit down, young fella. Hold your horses. Mitchell goes back to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws again. The Cavs are over they're in the bonus. The Sixers are over the foul limit. And Mitchell will go up with the first foul shot, and he gets that one to fall. We have 4 people on YouTube, and we got 10 people on Facebook. Nice stuff. Welcome to the group. Second foul shot by Mitchell goes up and in. So the Cavaliers continue to claw and fight their way back into this game, but they haven't even cut it to single digits yet. Sixers lead by 11. James Harden gives it up to Embiid. Embiid back to Harden on the near corner. Harden to Embiid. Embiid to Maxey on the far wing for 3. In and out it goes. Donovan Mitchell climbs up and grabs the rebound. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell beating D'Anthony Melton, trying to get past Embiid. No, Jared Allen with the offensive rebound. Okoro for a 3, and he gets that one to go, and it's now back to a single-digit ball game. 106-98. 4:12 left to go in the fourth quarter in this incredible game between both of these teams that are trying to fight for an Eastern Conference top spot. Embiid gets the ball. He hands it off to D'Anthony Melton. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Melton back to Embiid. Oh, the turnaround jumper from the near corner. How did he hit that? Jared Allen had two hands right in his face, and somehow, some way, Joel Embiid made a turnaround jumper. And a timeout is called by Bickerstaff and the Cavaliers. 108-98 with 3:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time left. I don't know how he hit that shot. That shot was crazy. Like, Jared Allen played all the defense that he could. He had 2 hands in his face. It was kind of like a 2K type of a thing, like when you're watching it in real time. That was cool, man. That was really freaking cool. Ugh. Again, in case you're just tuning in to me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have given me over the last 9 weeks, and we'll be back on for the post-game show. We'll talk more about this game once this game ends up wrapping up. But, man, oh man, I just got to tell you, the Sixers, they have just proven that no lead is safe, and under Doc Rivers, man, this just cannot be happening. All of these collapses, that is just abysmal. It's terrible. It can't be happening. 108-98. Darius Garland has 25 points, and Donovan Mitchell, who was ice cold in the first half, now has 30. Ay. Embiid has 27. Harden has 17, but Harden's been really quiet in the second quarter, or the second half, that is. Harris has 13 points. He's 3 for 4 from 3. Embiid is 27, 12, 4, and 2. 4 assists, that is, and 2 steals. And what else? Tyrese Maxey has 14 points off the bench. He's 2 for 4 from deep, 5 for 11 from the field. And he has 2 assists. Oh, boy. Oh, we have a timeout, man. Let me adjust my headsets. Alrighty, they just are getting back to the game. The camera operators are right here. And there's Jim Lynam, there's Mark Jackson. I met both of them. I still would love to meet Amy Fadul. She seems like such a nice person. Those are all the Sixers Insiders staff from NBC Sports Philadelphia. Okay. I forgot the game is also on ESPN too. This is crazy. This is really, really wild. It was a 26-point lead by the Sixers, and now it's cut to 10. It was actually cut down to 8, but Embiid just made a miraculous shot from the near corner. It was a two-pointer, but still. All right, 108-98, 3:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers get the inbound. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining. Cavaliers are in the bonus, but they do have a couple of fouls to give. Caris LeVert gives it up to Garland on the near wing. 3:38 left to go. Donovan Mitchell at the top of the key being double-teamed. Here's Mobley inside. He goes up with a floater, and it goes up and in. And he's fouled. 108-100. And Joel gets called for the foul. This game is not over yet. Mobley was initiating the contact from Joel as his left hand and ended up getting a piece of Mobley's shooting hand. And the foul shot goes up, and that's in, and he capitalizes on a 3-point conversion. 108-101. Mobley with 21 points. He was also struggling in the first half and has 16 points in the second half. Harden being guarded by Caris LeVert. A screen comes from Embiid. A no-look pass to Melton for 3 on the near wing. No, Joel Embiid with the offensive rebound, and the shot clock resets. James Harden back to Embiid. Embiid spins, moves, and he goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. There were 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and Joel is massaging that right shoulder, and he will go to the line to shoot a pair of foul shots. So Allen gets called for a foul, and Allen ended up getting fooled by James Harden on the pass that was delivered to Joel. So that's why he left his assignment. That's the 4th foul committed in this quarter by the Cavaliers. They still have 1 more before they're over the limit. The first foul shot goes up and in by Embiid, and it's now back to an 8-point lead. 28 points and 13 rebounds for Joel. On his way to get 30. And the second foul shot goes up, and he knocks it down. So the Sixers getting a little bit of breathing room, but they have to play solid defense. 110-101 with 3:03 left to go in the fourth. LeVert finds Mobley. Mobley back to Mitchell on the near wing, being guarded by James Harden. The screen comes from Allen. A bounce pass to Allen on the pump fake. Darius Garland at the top of the key. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Garland with the runner goes up, and it's in. And the Sixers cannot stop these guards. 110-103. 2:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. James Harden at the Sixers logo, being guarded by LeVert, and he gets past the half-court logo. Harden gives it up inside to Tobias Harris. Harris goes back outside to Embiid at the top of the key. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. A double team comes. Embiid has to work around it. He finds Maxey. Maxey with 1 second to go puts up a runner, and it's good. Oh, man. Time was expiring, and he got it off just in time. 112-103. 2:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell working around the screen. Puts up a triple and gets that one to go. The bank was open. He put up a prayer, and he didn't even know how he did it. He shrugs it off, and it's now back to a 112-106 ball game. Less than 2 minutes left. 16 points by Donovan Mitchell in this fourth quarter. James Harden on the near wing. Sixers have to play great defense once that comes up. Harden on an island puts up a triple and can't get that one to go. Oh, he was left wide open. Darius Garland comes up with the rebound. Garland takes it inside, and the ball gets blocked by Embiid, but Jared Allen there for the follow, and that's good. It's a 4-point game. 1:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Sixers had a 26-point lead, and it's all the way down to 4. Tyrese Maxey on the far wing, trying to find Joel. He's working around the screen, Maxey gives it back to Joel. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid at the foul line. Initiating the contact. Goes up with the shot. And it goes in and out. 1:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sixers have to guard the perimeter here. Darius Garland working around the screen from Allen. And Garland will pass it inside to Mobley. Mobley with the hooker. That's no good. And Joel comes up and hugs the ball. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 112-108. Tobias Harris being guarded by Jared Allen here. Harris back out to Harden. Harden with two people coming on him, and he gets fouled. Still 41 seconds left in this game, and the Sixers are now in the bonus, and James Harden will go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws as the foul was initiated by Evan Mobley. This is, like, crazy. I don't know how Donovan Mitchell hit that shot. Like, again, that was from, like, 34 feet, and he just banked it in. It was contested. So James Harden gets the first foul shot to go as he knocks it down, and it's now 113-108. Harden had a missed opportunity as he was left wide open for 3. But he hits the first foul shot. There's still 41 seconds left, and the second foul shot goes up, and that's in 2. Both teams have 2 timeouts left, and the Cavaliers will call their first one as they will try to advance the ball here, and they're left with 1 left. And they'll be right back. Okay. Oh, man. Crazy stuff, man. I just want to remind you all, in case you're new to my channel, don't forget to follow on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, because this is what we do. We do all play-by-play for Sixers games. We do it for Phillies games. We do it for the Patriots too. This is what we do, and we also do post-game pods, and we keep up with all these teams. Got 15 people on Facebook, man. That's cool stuff. We got 4 people on YouTube. This has been such a dicey game. The Sixers were up by 26 points, and it went all the way down to 4, and now they're back up by 6. Cavaliers just called their first timeout. There's exactly 41 seconds left. And Sixers just have to play defense. They have to get stops. Harden is back out there for the Sixers. Sixers and Cavaliers, this is their last game before the All-Star break. And the Cavaliers will advance the ball. It's Harden, McDaniels, Melton, Harris, and Embiid in for the Sixers. Doc Rivers on the bench. Both teams are in the bonus, I should say. Sixers still have 2 timeouts left. The Cavaliers are down to 1. Mobley's going to inbound it. And it'll probably be either Garland or Mitchell. Let's see what happens. It's going to be the Garland that time on the near corner. Garland puts up a floater. In and out it goes. Jared Allen tries to go up with a rebound, and the foul will be called on the Sixers. It'll be on Embiid again. And Allen's going to go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. There were about less than 4 seconds taken off of the clock. I don't know. It looked like 2 guys were just going at it. Embiid was trying to go up with the ball, and actually, it looked like Allen was just trying to grab the rebound. It didn't even look like he was trying to go up with a putback. But nonetheless, they're over the foul limit. And Allen's first foul shot is up, and he knocks it down. 114-109. Tyrese Maxey comes back into the game. 36.8 seconds left in this ball game. So there still is time. Allen's second foul shot. It goes up, and it goes in. 2 clutch free throws by Jared Allen. And Tobias Harris will most likely inbound it. And he will. Ball got loose, but Tobias Harris comes up with it, and he gives it up to Maxey. Maxey gets it. He's being trapped on the far corner. Tries to dribble around a couple of defenders. Gives it to Tobias Harris. Harris all the way to DeAnthony Melton. 27 seconds left, and DeAnthony Melton does get fouled. So he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. 27 seconds left. There were about 10 seconds, maybe a little bit less than 10 seconds that were taken off of the game clock. So Melton has to come up big for the Sixers here. He has 13 points. He's 3 for 3 from the line, and now he's 4 for 4. 115 to 110. McDaniels comes back in for defensive purposes, and rightfully so. And Melton will go to the line for one more. Sixers shooting 92% from the line, and he knocks that down too. 116-110. Cavaliers do have one timeout left. Decide not to use it. 25 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Mitchell with a pass inside to Mobley, and he puts down a 2. How is he left wide open? 116 to 112. 21 seconds left in the game, and Doc Rivers wants to call time here. That is unbelievable that he was just literally nobody was on him in the lane. No one. And he just got that space. The Cavaliers have put up 42 points in this fourth quarter, and the Sixers have put up 29. The defense was so strong in the first half, and, well, they've given up 74 points in the second half, the Sixers. And again, we'll talk more about it in the postgame show. So come on for that if you want to hear me rant, if you want to hear me scream. Probably won't scream, but, you know, that'll be interesting, to say the least. 21.1 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just find a way to give it inside to Embiid. This is really tough. How did it get to this point? The Sixers were up by 26 points. In case you're just joining us, they were up by 26. And it's a 4-point game now. It just goes to show you that no lead in basketball is safe anymore. They were up by 26 too, also like in the third quarter. It was like really late in the third. Alrighty. Mitchell has 33 points. Garland has 27. Mobley has 23. And the Sixers will advance the ball. Both teams now with one timeout left. And they're also in the bonus. But the Sixers have the advantage as they get to advance the ball. And they're up by 4 against the Cavs. Harris will inbound it. He finds DeAnthony Melton. And he gets fouled. There was exactly 1 second taken off of the game clock. The shot clock is unplugged, and Melton will head back to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. This is what it comes down to. Melton takes a couple of dribbles, and the first foul shot he puts up, it goes in. Donovan Mitchell looking at Darius Garland just to tell him what's going to happen or what he should be doing after they get the ball back. 16 points by Melton. He's 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 5 from downtown. And the Sixers will have McDaniels come back into the game as well. Melton puts up the second foul shot, and that's good. 118 to 112. 20 seconds left. The Cavaliers don't call a timeout again. Mitchell at the top of the key. Over James Harden for 3. Gets his own, or tries to go up with his own offensive rebound, and DeAnthony Melton gets it, and that'll do it for the Sixers. They escape with the victory, and they go on a 3-game winning streak as they head into the All-Star break. Donovan Mitchell's three-pointer, as soon as it went up, he hustled to try to get the rebound, and he almost got it, but DeAnthony Melton took it away as if he was trying to take away a toy from a kid. And it's 118 to 112. That is the final score. The Sixers hang on and win by half a dozen points. So that's going to wrap things up. 29 points for Joel Embiid, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists. And how about James Harden? I mean, the first half was great. Even though he was really quiet in the second half, he had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, and also a couple of steals as well. But the incredible thing about this is that the Sixers made their first 6 3-pointers. Everything was going their way, and they let up 74 points in that second half. Just unbelievable. It is incredible what the game of basketball does, and that is why this is like one of the best sports. Darius Garland had 27 points. He had 17 of them in the third quarter, and Donovan Mitchell, who only had 9 points in the first half, ended up finishing with 33 points. And Mobley had 23 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 turnovers. So that's going to wrap things up here. My name is Jason Joseph. I'll be on for the postgame show. Again, the link will be provided in about 20 minutes or so, right at 10:30, and we'll go on at 11:30 for the postgame show and give our thoughts on this game. In case you guys haven't done so already, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Head on over to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so, and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy 76ers play-by-play, if you enjoy my 76ers play-by-play, that is, or if you just like Sixers or the NBA talk, because we'll be back on here for doing more games after the All-Star break. You guys are the best. I love you all so much, and I will catch you all on the next one.